Hi friends, today's topic is the how to find the sum of the numbers and sum of the numbers and the simple factorials and the prime numbers and the perfect numbers. What do you mean sum of the numbers means sum the numbers. So we can take mm, this- this. So we take such a 48 maximum sum of the number of number. Sum of number from 1 to and these things in input some of the numbers like from 1 if was input was 1 like input is 5 then we go for like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. This is sum from 1 to n, and we are taking as a also we are going through sum of between two numbers, sum of between two numbers. Like we have been given as a input as a 4 and 5. So the output should be 4 and 8. So output should be 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. These are the outputs. How we can get it? Let's do the program. Then we can understand our output. So going for IntelliJ and going for Eclipse ID. Now created one class in the first package where we can create a first package and pattern is going some new classes. Class name should be the sum of the numbers. In the camel casing number format, sum of the numbers. Now we can create the sum of the numbers. Now creating the main method. So main method public static void means is the entry point for the Java programs and where we can take first int n equal to something like up to 4. So how we can write for the for the numbers we can take in as a scanner. So we can take as a scanner class. We can take a scanner from inputs. So a scanner equal to new scanner system dot in. Now takes the input and is a scanner dot next int. Now going for loops is the easiest way to find the sum. Int sum equal to going from 0. Now taking as a form of int I equal to 1 up to I less than equal to n. Then I plus plus. Then going for sum equal to sum plus I. So it becomes outputs. Now we can print the output. So print the output. So the sum is output. Now check the programs is running or not correctly. Now when we can check the programs. So how much taking as a 4 as a what was the output it takes. How we get the tens as we taken as a here as a 4 is sums. Here we're taking the outputs is sum. Sum is 0 equal to 0 plus 1. Then going for again for loops. Then it changes up to 1 equal to 1 plus 2. Now it becomes 3 and 3 equal to 3 plus 1. So this was all our changes like sum become 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So it's become tens. Now calculate this. Now we can also get sum from the recursion method. So how can we get the recursion? So we can create one method as a public statics. So we don't call another class. So it's in the same class. So we can use static. And the static is the int return type is int, and there is names is sum. Then we put the input and send. Then we can go for if and equal to once. Then return. Simple way returns 1. Now we can change there is now again returns is sums is n and plus is sum is n minus 1. Now we can check this by through recursion. So the method from recursion is the method from recursion method. Method recursion definition the method calling itself when the base conditions become false. We can write here what do you mean by recursion. So the method recursion means the recursion when the method calling itself when a method calling itself when the condition become false. So this was the recursion. So we can write the recursion. Now we can check the program is written correctly or not. So we can also check by also and now becomes is same. Now when we take a 4, now check is correctly or not. So you can run the program. Now taking as a 4 as a for integer and whatever the output. So we can check both are giving the right answer. So the recursion from the wheres we can take it. Now we can give it two numbers like something as a number 1 is their n, number is 2 is their n and x. X or n and m. M is also taken as scatter. Now then so here we can take so simply we can take here and equal to scanner dot next and here so we can take the m's and now starting from n to m. Simply starting from n to m. Now simply I do this and this simply giving outputs. Now we can check is running or not. You can check here with the NMM given two directions and I plus plus. Now check if it runs or not. So takes as input is 1 enters and 5. Whatever the 15. So inputs here is taking as a for loop is taking as a from 1 to 5. So the becomes sum becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sum is equal to 15. Right? It's coming same way. Right? Then we are going for another program. So the another program is factorials. We can do factorials. So we can create another class. We can do a factorials. We define the factorials as well as what do you mean by factorials? So yes. Now there is zero, is files. Yeah, say a new file system is only factorials. Factorial. Factorials method is coming, so it's solving factorials. Factorials means simply we write in as a 5 factorials means 5 into 4. 5 factorials means 5 into 4 to 1. It becomes like a 5 fours are 120 and 123 160 and it becomes equal to 120. So factorials means this. We can define by factorial in two ways. First, normal methods for loop we can go for factorials, and the second one is going through recursion. Recursion. Now we can write the codes where create a one new class like here the new class factorials. Factorials. F is capitals and create a factorials. Now in two way we can define the factorials for going for normal loop for loop with the zero of ends and going for recursive methods. So first we go for loops. Human methods not taken as a scanner class or simply we can write as a int and we given some numbers as like 5. So we also go for loops for loop. Simply int n I equal to 1 and I less than equal to n and I plus plus. So we can here we write so like simply taking some methods like int factorials fact equal to 1. You have taken as a fact equal to fact into 1 fact into I. Simply sys out fact. So we can now run the programs and check see the current comes. So the answer is coming correctly. Now we can use another method to print a factorial by recursion. So we can create another method as a public static void. Why not is int return type is int is fact. Not taking as a number, so int and equal to numbers. Not taking as a int numbers, not taking as a int numbers. And now giving as a condition. First in the recursion we give the conditions or base condition. And now the if conditions, so the base condition if else equal to 1, so it returns 1. Okay. Now going for loops, then return n into is fact is fact and minus 1. So becomes is a factorial. So now we can take as in output is coming right or not. So this out is fact. Now taking as the n is 6. Now we can check for 5. Now we can check for 6. Now what size it becomes is 720. How it becomes 720 is we can check here by giving us 6 factorials is equal to 6 into 5 into 3 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 6 5 get 30, for 30 and 4 120 and 6 equal to 720. We can check the factorials. The factorials in so we can check up to always 65. Okay, up to how much we can check. Now these two methods we can define factorials. Now third number is prime numbers. Prime numbers. Now we can check for prime numbers. What do you mean by prime numbers? First check for primes and the prime number. Now going for prime numbers, what do you mean by prime numbers? Prime numbers means having two divisors. Divisors like one is itself, first is itself, and second is 1 is 1. Examples like giving us 2 prime numbers. So given as 3 prime numbers, 5 prime numbers, 7 prime numbers. Now taken as not 11. 11 is prime number. And these are the prime numbers. Now we can get a prime number. Now we can write a codes of prime numbers. So we can give another class as a prime numbers here. As simply how we can get a prime numbers. We have in the methods we can define methods of how to get a prime numbers. So class name is prime number. Now it is taking as a main method again puts main methods. Now the condition given is a prime number or not. Simply we can give as a first we take the number from the scanner. So we can define the scanner class. Scanner class into scanner. Now system dot. Now scanner class we taken. Now take a one number. And that start next thing. Now checking the is easily divisible or not. So going for loop is int I equal to from 1 up to I less than equal to n and I plus plus. So there is condition we can check if it is given or not. We can start in count equal to 0. First checks is coming or not. If n is divisible by I equal to 0, then count plus plus or added and then this happens. If count equal to 2, then n number is prime number. Else we're going for else conditions. Else n is not prime. These things now we can check is coming or not. So it takes results like 5 is prime number. Comes now when we check another programs is like here it is taking as a 9, 9 is not prime. Now we can compress it and make some efficient way. Now becomes a greetings here. We can change the numbers. It's coming like here. We can change count. Now we can create another function. It's easy. So first, this thing is okay. We can take another first, copy it, and then we'll for using purpose. Now another efficient way how we can write the same program. Now counts becomes two. First one is divisible and it's divisible. So now becomes two starting from two and n by two. Two way we can divide. If n is modulus by this, then chord plus plus and it's break. Break efficient condition if two equal to this now becomes this is good. Now it's efficient is taking up to length of O of is taking up the length of O of and now becomes is length like O of n by 2 taking a half times. So do n number of half times it can iterate. So its condition becomes true. Now we can check the programs. First save the programs. Now check the programs. Now going for 5 is prime numbers. Okay. Now going for big numbers like 1, 1, 3 is prime numbers. So it's good and efficient way we can write the prime numbers. Now my fourth topic is how much time is this? It's good, good, good. It's okay. Today's video from here. Thank you. And thank you for thanks and thanks for subscribe and like the channel. Thank you.